Greetings and salutations, fellow humans, cyborgs, demigods, and other miscellaneous supernatural creatures existing in the United States and around the world. This is Dottie Tweed broadcasting from a mysterious place of mystery, and I've got a great show planned for you tonight, so let's skip the bullshit and get right to it, shall we? Today on The Underground, I've got a hot topic for you, namely for all you rebels on the East Coast and in the tri-state area. That's New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, for those of you who didn't already know that. I'm sure you've all read stories and heard legends about paranormal creatures with supernatural abilities living among us, but I'm here to tell you that that's all complete garbage. New York has been experiencing a sort of phenomena lately, where people are claiming to see superheroes in the street. Wait, what? That's right. Superheroes, or at least that's what they say. Personally, I think it's all just a bunch of mass hysteria, but let's look at the facts, shall we? So for those of you who can't read, a superhero is a fictional character that possesses powers or abilities that us mortals just don't. Keyword, fictional. As in, they don't exist. So why are people claiming that what they're seeing are superheroes? Part of that may be because there's been a 76% increase in violent and non-violent crimes throughout the 5 boroughs in the last 10 years. You heard that right, folks. Crimes have nearly doubled throughout the city over the last decade, and it seems like the local police department isn't too interested in making that number go down. Homicide rates alone showed a 35% increase in the last 5 years, and federal law enforcement is at its absolute lowest approval rating since 1997. Don't worry, if the government needs a pat on the back, they can just go to the Midwest. Along with the increase in crime has come another increase, that of vigilante justice. Average Joes are going out and doing what the police just won't do. So with all of that going on, it's no surprise that the word superhero gets thrown around a lot. But are these heroes really super? Or are they just really good at what they do? There's been an odd spike in the reported cases of vigilante justice around New York City and the surrounding areas. Multiple people are claiming to have seen moving shadows, strange blinks of people speeding through the streets, and one woman even claims to have witnessed a man who spontaneously erupted into what she described as a lightning storm. So either the entire city is collectively on drugs, or there's something weird going on in New York City. I can't tell you if some freak accident created the new Power Rangers, but I can tell you that there is enough evidence to shed reasonable doubt on the falseness of these claims. What evidence is this? Well, I can't tell you without breaking the #1 rule in journalism, which is to never reveal your sources. It may seem incredible, but check out this video recorded by a handheld mobile device by a bystander who claims to have seen something that he couldn't explain. Freaky, right? Many people claim that this video is staged, but the credibility of the witness is being evaluated by the NYPD as we speak, so hopefully I'll have more info on that next week. What I can reveal, however, is that there's public record of strange, unexplainable events. Like that bus that was found casually discarded in a parking lot that had been repaved only months before. But it's now cracked and littered with potholes that seem to have appeared virtually overnight. A police report submitted by an off-duty police officer claimed that 2 large, unidentified vehicles driven by intoxicated teenagers collided in the center of the damage after a prolonged joyride, tipping over the school bus and causing damage to the surrounding buildings and the parking lot. Coincidentally, this is also where a witness claimed to have seen 2 superhumans with enhanced powers and weaponry duking it out amongst a flurry of loud, violent profanities. Apparently, they were both glowing, and shortly after the officer arrived, they both fled. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen, but if comic books have taught me anything, then I know that it's only a matter of time before these superhumans mess up something else. And when they do, I'll be right there to bring you everything that I possibly can. If there are superhumans living among us, Dottie Tweed will sniff them out. And now it's time for our weekly science update. Just 2 weeks ago, super advanced Russian space telescope Vostok 17 made an amazing discovery that redefines modern astronomical science. Only 6 months after its launch, this discovery sent waves of excitement through the scientific community around the world. For the first time in human history, scientists have confirmed 2 micro black holes that are on a mind-blowingly rapid collision course with each other, with the edge of the closest one being only 385 light years away. Up until a month ago, the closest black hole was 1,600 light years away. But these two black holes spawned only a few light minutes apart and are traveling at 3 trillion times the normal black hole rate of travel. So, how could we miss this? In an official statement from the Russian Federal Space Agency, they said that we are unsure of the origins of the black holes, but we believe them to be a result of spontaneous universal generation, which is basically science speak for we don't know, but it's really cool. In the same statement, they also said that they weren't sure if the resulting distortions in space and time would affect us here on Earth. But who knows? Maybe these superheroes are a result of some kind of black hole collision. Either way, NASA is predicting a microquasar to erupt in as little as 18 months. But don't worry. While quasars are known to shoot deadly amounts of X-rays into their surrounding areas, this microquasar is far away enough that its exhaust won't make it past our ozone layer. I fucking love quasars. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, remember to subscribe to my weekly e-newsletter where I send out videos and articles about who's who around the country. Subscribe to my blog, The Daily Dot, for news and updates on which top dogs are on the list of the worst humans on the planet, my adventures as an undercover super spy, and other random things I think are cool and interesting. The next few articles will be focusing on the ongoing mysterious superhuman situation, and I'll be spamming pics and info on quasars this entire week, so that'll be fun too. This has been episode 1 of The Underground. I'm your host, Dottie Tweed, and remember, they can't beat us unless we've been silenced. So remember to keep your ears open and your eyes on top. DT, signing